Welcome everybody to the latest episode of Real Spill with Shyne. It's your boy Shyne back at you one more time. I got my homeboy Gutta in the building with me today. Go to say what's up to the people, fam.
TGIL, fam.
Man, TGIL.
First Friday.
Thank God it's Friday, boy. First Friday, boy. I remember back in the day, boy, First Friday used to be lit. I ain't sure if it's still lit, cause I ain't out there with that crying no more. I'm mostly in the house with the fam and everything. But boy, I know them First Fridays, boy, it used to go down.
I used to sit downtown sometimes, man.
Yeah, I seen on Facebook that they having like a beach thing downtown tonight for First Friday. Minuteville always do a good job of getting folks something to do. They can stay close to home on First Friday. Now we're gonna do the same thing we do every day, break down the news stories of the day that can affect your world tomorrow. First thing I'd like to talk about is I'd like for y'all to go ahead and hit that like button. I want you to follow, I want you to subscribe, and please hit that bell so that you'll go ahead and get a notification next time I drop a video just like this one right here. Now, our first story of the day is the same story we was on yesterday, but we got a little bit more information about this thing. Now, the Tulsa hospital shooting suspect has been identified as a disgruntled patient hunting for his back surgeon. This comes out the New York Daily News, man, wrote by Kate Feldman yesterday. She said the man who shot up a Tulsa hospital Wednesday was gunning for a doctor he believed had botched his back surgery. Michael Lewis, 45, killed 4 people, including the surgeon. Man, yeah, man, it's just wild, dog. It's just wild, man. I really, I still can't begin to fathom that because you had back surgery, because you was in some more pain. You decided you wanted to go kill everybody. Well, not everybody.
Kill the doctor.
He wanted to kill the doctor. Now, that ain't stable, first of all. Like, I don't even understand how how your brain comes. But then, man, when you on them pain pills, your brain play all kind of tricks on you too, man. And then he was probably coming off for him. The withdrawal was on him pretty bad and everything. I remember when I had surgery, bro. They gave me them Percocets, man. Like, bro, I'm telling you, boy. You talk about some of the best league, and man, shit, it ain't like when I took Percocets, I had it wasn't no songs out of no shit like that. It's like 02, 03, like it wasn't no trending thing to be taking Percocets back when I had to take them for my surgery. So shit. Of course, I called my doctor too and asked for some more. Cause when I ran out, my knee was still hurt like hell, man. And they told me straight up, they're like, "Nah, we can't give you no more of them because you could easily get addicted to them. We're gonna have to give you some of this, some of the less powerful stuff that we can wean you off of the pain medicine, hopefully get you on the therapy so that you can go ahead and get back to living a normal life." And shit, laying up in that bed, sleep all day and being able to get back to a normal life, that was an easy decision for me. I was like, okay, man, I'm gonna deal. But apparently Buddy didn't want to deal. What's up, fam? Oh, okay, okay. We got Matt and pulled up in the building. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna goddamn be right back. Yeah, man, we got Mac in the building. He might say something, he might not. You know what I'm saying? But we were talking about Michael Lewis, and I was on that when Dad gave me the small little doses of medicine. I thought that was a guy. I thought it was a good thing because I didn't want to stay laid up in that bed like that, man. Them pills, they something else, dog. They something else. But Lewis had undergone back surgery at the hospital on May 19th. And shit, despite the surgery, he continued to have pain and was angry at Dr. Preston Phillips, who performed the surgery. We also have a letter on the suspect, which made it clear that he came in with the intent to kill Dr. Phillips and anybody who got in his way. Yeah, man, that Dr. Phillips, and then there go the other 3 victims right there. We had another doctor up there. Dr. Stephanie Houston was killed. The receptionist Amanda Glenn, and another patient named William Love also died in this tragedy. The St. Francis trauma team rushed to try to save Love's life, but they were unsuccessful. they send out their messages of condolences to everybody, man. It's just a sad, sad situation, dog. And people, again, people don't know how to communicate, and man, but to get to the root of some of this shit, man, a lot of times they don't want to give a lot of black people a lot of pain medicine. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I done had situations, but I don't went to the doctor for some shit that I know is hurting. Man, I got 6 screws in my knee. You can't tell me my knee don't be hurting, fam. And I done seen my old lady go to the doctor for a toothache and get a better prescription than I got. And I got screws all in my knee. And then, I ain't that person that got his own physician because I don't have insurance all the time. Shit, that Obamacare was a ripoff shit. You know what I'm saying? When they got down, they didn't tell you if you got Obamacare, they were gonna take your tax check the next year. That was some shit they slid in on the back end. And fooled me once, shame on me. Fooled me twice though. I ain't finna let you get it again like that. I be depending on that to come through and help me make it on through. No, I just keep on doing what I do as far as this other shit, man. But it's sad that Buddy had felt like he needed to goddamn project his anger onto the community. He had bought an AR-15 style rifle similar to the one up there in that picture. Mm, yeah, man. They also had went and bought a handgun. Both of them from pawn shops from around the way.
Oh, my back hurt though.
Yeah, man, your back hurts so bad, but you going to all these different stores buying all these different guns and everything. You'd have just laid your ass down in the bed, you probably would have felt a little better. Man, I wasn't going to only place I was going when I got there. I had my surgery was to the doctor and back home. I might fall over somebody's house and smoke a blunt.
Right.
That might be the most I'm gonna do is fall over somebody's house and smoke a blunt. But other than that, I'm back to the house, man. So to me, all this shit, man, like don't try to take my rights because people out here crazy. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't crazy. If y'all want to damn, I'm all for the 25-year-old limit to be able to buy assault rifles. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. But shit, you go to talking damn to anything above that, man, and I ain't trying to give back none of my rights, bro. It just the bottom line. I ain't trying to give back now one on people died for me to be able to have them motherfuckers, and I ain't finna go let them in and died in vain. Now, we gonna move this thing on out to Texas. Great state of Texas, man. You remember back when them people in Alabama had them broke out? It was an inmate that broke out there in Texas too. He been out ever since then. Like Buddy been doing his thing. I feel like he probably went on to Mexico and got on out the way because we ain't heard nothing else about this shit. But apparently, man, he died in a shootout hours after he allegedly killed a family of 5. Man, what's so fucked up is that this family was was at their weekend house, man. They wasn't even at their normal house. Like on another weekend, they might not even been there, man. But they had to encounter this evil, and I ain't gonna talk too much about Buddy because they say he was connected to the Mexican mafia, and I don't know how far that goes. It's a lot of Mexican around here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how far that goes, and I ain't trying to have nobody goddamn come looking for me because I ain't on the mystical. I don't need you looking for me. But last month he broke out. He was already serving a life sentence for a 2005 capital murder and a 2004 attempted capital murder. He broke out of his restraint, stabbed the bus driver, and drove off with the bus. He escaped after crashing into a cop pasture. Like this nigga did some made for TV shit, bro. Yeah, we thought that shit that happened down here in Georgia was something else, but man, this right here, man, this right here, buddy is not playing the radio, and you know, he looked like one of them essays on the movie, man, that you run across him, man, you might not make it. You might not make it. He was armed with an AR-15 and a handgun. They said they claimed they had been looking for him pretty much, but man, shit, I can't tell because they said when they found him, he wasn't that far from the initial place to where he had escaped from.
Right.
So I don't know, man, but they done finally caught him, bro. They done finally
Close out
where they originally was. He hadn't went too much nowhere.
oh man, no man, no, I ain't gonna twist it
And
right. I ain't gonna twist it right.
all right, man. The next story we got, man, an 8-year-old. in South Carolina was killed by a motherfucker just sitting in the bushes shooting out at passing cars. Somebody, it's too much mental health shit going on.
It's just like a DC sniper, right?
It's like that, but they need the DC sniper had a plan. Like this dude just out there in the bushes just shooting for the hell of it, man. He done end up shooting this 8-year-old boy in the neck. He done shot the dad in the leg. Of course, daddy gonna survive. He gonna be all right. Ain't that the way it always is, though, man? The baby be the one that get took out while there's no good ass niggas over him. Oh man, Poe Aquarius Dunham. He was 8 years old. He died on Sunday after being shot in the neck by this bullshitting ass nigga. Charles Montgomery Allen was detained in the woods after he had been charged with murder, attempted murder, and 4 counts of discharging a firearm. Um, this son bitch ain't hitting no shit, but this son bitch right there ain't hitting no shit. They say he appeared to be high on drugs and that law enforcement had issues with him in the past. Like he make all the rest of the gun owners look bad, bro. Like wow, like you take on a responsibility when you join this culture of being a gun owner. You ain't out here just trying to just shoot. Like this nigga doing target practice in the woods at real car, bro. Like what the fuck, man? I hope they got now. I hope you running the button that make you put your own jelly on your finger. And when the guard asks you, your finger gonna smell just like strawberries. We're gonna move.
To himself, bro.
He did it to himself, bro. We're gonna move on to our next story, man. This trust fund, I think he disappeared around 2020, something like that. Then it came out now that his partner is the one that killed him. It's 2019. It's always the partner, ain't it, bro? Like when they go missing, the partner did it, man. Like man, you know, man. I always said like I never fight a gay dude, man, cause that's something that got to be able to handle some pain that I'm not able to handle. Like for real, man. I know he can take a dick, he can take my punch. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to get in a fight with one of them. And it seemed like every time one of them break up with another, somebody gotta die. You know, it ain't it. I ain't, maybe because we don't just hear about the peaceful breakups. You know what I'm saying? But every time we have to hear about one. And then, oh boy, he was an heir to a $2 million trust fund. He disappeared nearly 3 years ago. Damn, boy, he was a black dude and he was an heir to something. He got coke out of him. Rashid Young was reported missing in December 2019 in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Um, People that hired him. That's what you got to do about your people, man. And you want to really find out what happened to him. You got to go and hire you a real private investigator. Cause goddamn, your shit get put on the back burner and don't nobody really fight for you. And you got to pay money for somebody to fight for you, man. That shit, the system set up for people with money.
Right.
The system is set up for people with money, man. If you ain't got no money, it ain't for you, and it's fucked up. That's how it is. But that's how it is. But when you adhere to the rules that was created by a bunch of rich folks, man, you're gonna always keep rich people in power, man. Because one thing rich people don't want to do is lose their power, so they ain't gonna never make no rules up to a game that's gonna put it at any risk where they can lose what they got. You know, shit, poor people need bailing out way more than Wall Street, nigga. When you gonna bail poor people out? Goddamn, we done bailed out banks, we done bailed out goddamn Wall Street, we done bailed out everybody. What my bail out? What the poor people bail out? Goddamn, you can bail out Ukraine, you can bail out everybody else. But we sitting here needing bailing out ourselves and we don't get nothing, man. We gonna keep talking about Rashid though, man. The body was found by a landscaper on September 30, 2019, but was unidentified for years. They had to use dental records to find Buddy. The investigation led to the arrest of Keyshawn Sheffield of Philadelphia, who police said was in a romantic relationship with Young for 2 years when Young vanished. Their relationship came to light due to cell phone records and help from a confidential informant. Yeah, man, somebody telling. They always telling. It's all right. Sometimes they need to tell. Yeah, damn, you ain't got no business. You ain't got no business killing nobody. Man. Bank records showed that between July 2019 and December 2019, Somebody made 15 fund transfers from Young bank account to an account owned by Sheffield. The account got frozen in December. That's why he ain't do no more. God damn you. Oh, but he said you want
took
to.
them that long to figure that out.
Yeah, rich people ain't watching it, man. Rich people ain't studying that money, man. God damn, they ain't went to the bank and the card ain't been declined yet. You know, like that. They don't be watching the money like that. That's sad though, man. I hope their family able to get some closure behind that situation, man. Our next story, the former defensive back, he a defensive back coach now at Idaho State. He has been arrested today. He was arrested because they say back in the day,
Oh,
that's what they said, man. They said back in the day, he thought that he was gonna be a drive-by shooter. He said he did a drive-by shooting in 2017, but I just bet he was at home for a weekend and he was in the car. I bet he didn't have the gun and that. But he was in the car riding with his homeboys and they did what they normally do and they didn't give a damn that he was there. And they just did. And now he finna go to prison. Cause the only way you ain't going to prison is if you get on the stand and point your finger at everybody. That's the only way you ain't going to prison.
uh, really?
I mean, like, man, Colin Cowherd, man, like that guy that's so fucking wise, man. That's something that said a long time ago. One of the worst decisions you can make is getting in the wrong car. And that's such a simple decision, man, hopping in the car with somebody. But man, hopping in the wrong car with the wrong somebody at the wrong time ruin your life forever. You ain't got to do nothing. You just were in the car.
Right.
You just were in the car. As long as you were in the car,
Guilty.
you guilty. Only way you can beat it while you in the car is you got to get out the car immediately. Call the police from the scene. Tell on everybody right then. Like you got to follow a set of rules, you know what I'm saying, in order for you to get out this situation. And shit, if he already shooting at other people,
Right.
you get out that car, ain't it? You know. It put you in a messed up situation, man. That's why when you got your chance at a future, man, that coming back home shit ain't all it cracked up to be because niggas still doing what niggas doing. You know, and niggas don't really, a lot of these niggas don't respect what you doing. You know, shit, them niggas probably looking at you like, boy, you ain't going pro with the wool, nigga, goddamn, you him with us, you in the street, nigga, goddamn. Especially if you got them kind of friends, you'd have them kind of ties yourself. So I ain't give a fuck about that, man. It's sad though, brother. That's another good one gone, fam. But shit, I don't even know if he was a good one. Here he out here doing drive-bys and shit. I ain't gonna just get it to him like that. We're gonna move on to our next story, bro. A teen was arrested for allegedly he out here trying to copycat. He wanna play like he goddamn finna do a mass shooting too. He out here asking people online do they wanna help participate in a mass shooting. I'm telling you. The one thing I know about a nigga that really wanna do something, he ain't asking nobody about nothing. This somebody who wanted some attention and look at him, buddy, you got it. You wanted this attention? You done got it. Nah, fam. You getting all the attention that you want. You finna get a charge. And shit, man. You getting what you ask for. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Right, man, right now is the worst time to be trying to play any kind of practical joke about any kind of school or anything. Like these people ain't playing at all about these schools right now. And if you try to make any kind of joke about anything like that, they coming to see about you. And as they should, because the children are the number one resource that we got in this country.
Right.
You know, we don't put shit else out. Not even something else made in America besides Americans. Shit, you can't name nothing else made in America besides Americans. God damn it. So we need to protect them motherfuckers. Hopefully one of them will figure out how we can fix this shit. Cause it don't seem like now one of us gonna goddamn be the one to do it. We gonna move on, man. 'Cause I ain't gonna even give Buddy. Oh, I did want to show you his high school, but Berkeley High School look pretty as hell, boy. Yeah, man. And he talking about he finna shoot that up. Boy, you don't sit your real clipping it ass down somewhere, boy. But shit. But he don't know what he doing to himself, but you mess around, get yourself charged. We're gonna move on to Miss Stacey Abrams, man. Miss Stacey Abrams done took $52,000. You heard me now. She already rich now. Well, she done took $52,000 from a far left group, but insists their views don't align. Now, you know that people say that Trump supporters are far right. She
Right.
on with politics right now. Nobody's up there trying to compromise and come up with something that's gonna benefit the people. Everybody just want their way. They want to be
Right.
able to say the Republicans did it. They want to be able to say the Democrats finally the one that got it did. Instead of not giving a fuck about something like that, the only thing they can agree on is giving our money to somebody else.
Right.
That's the only thing that they seem to just agree wholeheartedly on. And shit, Donald Trump warned us about Ukraine. He told us that them Bidens had stock over there in Ukraine. Now, man, my boy Trump been on it, man. My boy Trump been on it. I wish I could get him on the show, fam. I swear to God, I wish I could get him on the show, man. I know he'll goddamn. We got a lot to talk about, bro. Cause I was listening to a lot of his speeches, man. He dropped a lot of jewels on a lot of motherfuckers. The shit coming to pass. Goddamn. He told y'all got him out of office. Shit was gonna go crazy, man. And look at him. He told y'all that Biden them owed Ukraine them a lot of money. And now look at him. We just sending Ukraine them all kind of money. But Stacey Abrams them pocketed these 52,000 from her too. And the but it sound like them children did bother me, but I want to say. Yeah, man, she took this money, man. She on the board though, she uh this organization that she part of, it has a history of dishing out millions to those who advocate defunding the police and everything. Excuse me. It's the Marguerite Casey Foundation. Yeah, man, she a featured board member on that foundation. They say staffers didn't respond when they was called to ask about it and everything. But yeah, man. I just don't see the difference in if we say that if a candidate takes money from a far right group, they gonna say something about it. But she able to take money from a far left group. I think we are supposed to have an even playing field. You know what I'm saying? If one side able to do it, everybody ought to be able to do it. And shit, I think y'all better get what money you getting. I think black people need to start putting the money in.
Right.
Goddamn, we are 100%, man. We gonna keep moving, though, man. We gotta keep moving. Man, we got a storm getting ready to come in up in this thing. Man, the next story about that boy Young Thug, man, they denied his bond today. Man, they said that Young Thug is a menace to society, that he is king slime, that other members of the blood gang are scared of him. Man, they put on bad in the courtroom today, man, and it sounds like, man, they're going on what it sounds like, cause I ain't there, I don't know. But it sounds like a lot of people talking that they talking bad about Young Thug. It look like everybody pointing their finger toward Young Thug. That's what it look like to me, man.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Everybody say the other members are scared of him.
that's what they said, man. They said they say that they say they scared of him. Like, God, man. Same nigga that laugh with you, man, be the same one ready to put that goddamn knife in your back, man. Goddamn, like, man, a lot of these niggas done did shit that they never would have did had they not known Jeffrey Williams. And they don't care shit. I know they think they gonna still have promising careers out there with Young Thug out the way. But nah, man, he the one that really had talent. He could goddamn make everything else sound good, man. Like y'all, it's like the Michael Vick thing. You ain't never supposed to stop the money. Y'all supposed to be saying Young Thug don't do nothing with him. You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell wrong with y'all, man? Y'all stop the money. See, that's the thing, man. We'll stop the money. Other folk won't stop the money, man. The money stay protected. The money stay protected. If Young Thug was doing that shit that they say they doing, man, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. They ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. When you got the golden ticket like that and just throw it all away to just be hard, man, man, it's you gonna end up being a damn VH1 special, man. Like, God damn, bro. When the promise was so much more, fam. Like, I just hate to see us do that to each other, bro. Like we ain't goddamn. I pray for Thug, man. I pray for all of them, man. I hope they all find their way out of this. But if they goddamn telling everybody that they scared of Thug, man, I don't see how they gonna find their way up out of this, man. My 18-year-old boy took it upon himself to damn tell them folk that he was gonna damn kill the motherfucker, man. He done wrote on, I think it was Instagram or Twitter or something. He done wrote comments up under the Shad page and shit talking about he gonna kill him, his wife, all kind of old crazy. Yeah, man. 18-year-old, young and dumb and fucked up. Like, I just, to me, that shit, that throw me the fuck out. Like, nigga, all the way. Like, like, nigga, if anything you should have learned from watching Young Thug is that the internet should have get you locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. If you a Young Thug fan, that's one thing. I hope that y'all to learn from this whole ordeal. This internet shit, no matter how innocent you think it is, no matter how much you capping on them, no matter how much you just lying outright, they can use that shit as evidence because to them it's facts. To them, it's facts. You speaking nothing but facts. They don't know you full of cap. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that shit. They taking you at your word. You said it. They taking you at your word, man. I know the internet used to be the place for cap. You could pretend to be anybody who you wanted to be. But now, man, shit, they taking the internet shit serious. They taking it like it real. Like you can't even shit. I guess, man, you're gonna be able to send a bit to jail for catfishing you out the wild, man. Like you, shit, she's impersonating somebody. That's got to be a crime somewhere. You feel me? Like the internet used to be the place you could do that though. That's why everybody ain't got blue checks because you don't know who everybody is. You know, like you used to be able to. The internet wasn't real. That was always my thing. This shit ain't real. No. This the internet. Right. But man, if you can go to jail off the internet, that shit is real. That shit real than a motherfucker. If you can get real life consequences behind things that happen on the internet, that shit real, fam. It don't get no realer than that. And right now, you able to get real life consequences behind shit that you say on the motherfucking internet, man. And shit, I for one, I come from a time before the internet, and don't get me wrong, man. This shit is so convenient, being able to look up stuff at the drop of a button and everything. But man, do you know the freedoms that we giving away with this shit? A whole bunch of man, we giving away. So we just giving away so many freedoms with this shit, and man, they locking people up behind internet shit, man. Internet shit. Instagram, but man, you know how many people lying on Instagram? You know how many bitches booty ain't really that big, stomach ain't really that flat. Man, it's a lot of lying going on. People lying, making it look like they got more money than they got, standing beside somebody else car in the parking lot, taking a picture, you know, capping. That what the internet was for. Man, you go to jail. You can go to jail for that shit now, man. You can go to motherfucking jail for that shit, bro. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me. My boy Joe Rogan back in the news, man. Yeah, man. You know Joe done said so, man. Every time I gotta talk about Joe, Joe done said so. Oh shit, I'm trying to get to it. My internet started moving slow. My children not doing what children do. Joe Rogan reacted to Johnny Depp's verdict live. He said, I don't want her to have to pay him money. Nah, I know Joe a real macho guy. He a man's man. He hunt elk, god damn it. Right. You know, ain't nothing soft like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan will kick you on the right side of your face with his left foot. You know what I'm saying? Right. Man? He a man's man. But Joe, whenever they keep hollering about it, they want to be equal, Joe, then we gotta treat them equal, Joe. Yeah. Joe, imagine if you shit in a bitch bed, Joe. Imagine if you cut off a bitch finger, Joe. Joe, if you cut off a bitch finger, the least of your problems gonna be how much she gonna sue you for. You going to jail. Cause you a man and you assaulted that woman. You going to jail. So I think I don't know Amber Heard's net worth. I don't know how much money she got. Right. But apparently the court system decided she has enough to where she can pay him $10 million. I think y'all well done finally. I mean, just going by the case. And I don't know if it was other shit that didn't come out in the case, and if it was, then that's fucked up on her lawyer's part that it didn't come out. But the way things came out in the case, man, and shit, she did more fucked up shit than he did at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And man, like I felt bad for Captain Sparrow. I felt bad for her, man. Like she done cost that man all kind of money, man. She done cost that man off. I don't think he can do Captain Sparrow no more. I think they might even want to get him back, but he that kind of proud that he wouldn't even doing it. I don't really know, man. Probably about a year or so. Might not even be that long, man. Probably just a couple months or so, man. The civil courts don't take that long. They just started talking about it not too long ago. Yeah, shit. Most of the time, fam, if it ain't in the article, I don't know. Shit. Man, I don't even know if it's about being a level of mad or being a level of retarded. You know, like, how do your brain process? I'm gonna shit on the bed. Right. You know, like, how your brain go to that? You know, I don't care how far down the mad parallel I go, it never shifts off the I'm gonna shit on the bed. That's how I'm gonna teach her. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna shit on the bed. Man, no, like that's something wrong with an electrode or something. Some ain't firing right when that right there happened. When that's your way to solve the conflict. And then as she cut off his finger too, I at least thinking, yeah, man, they say she had cut off his finger. Well, Captain Sparrow ain't got all his fingers no more. He can't do that. Captain Sparrow cannot do this no more. And that was my boy, man. I like the motherfucking Pirates of the Caribbean, man. We gonna move on, man, cause we done went a little long one more time, man. That's what I like doing, though, man. We talked about all this shit. Now my last story is one that I don't know if everybody gonna agree with me on, but fuck them if they don't. Um, it's time for Washington to remove the Black Lives Matter mural. You agree or disagree?
I agree, man. Like they said, man, they ain't helping nobody. Crime done went up.
To me, it seems like that's just free advertising for a group that ain't doing a goddamn thing but feeding themselves.
Right.
You know, it's a great slogan. Ain't
Right.
nobody, I
That's
can't,
wonderful.
can't nobody ever say nothing bad about the slogan.
Yeah.
But the organization ain't proven to be worthy of the slogan. You know,
Right.
and why we need an old catchy slogan to be our organization, man? We just need an organization, man. We don't even need a we can just decide wholeheartedly. See, for one, we all got to get on the same page. It's so hard because a lot of these black people, man, I'm just talking to my people right now. A lot of us are so ingrained in that it was good enough for my mom. This how my mom did it. This how my folks always have did it. This how we gonna do it. Shit, the man. How you expect to ever grow if you just gonna keep on doing shit the way grandma and them did it? You still holler, we got high blood pressure running our family, but y'all been using the same recipe for the last 50 years, and that's why high blood pressure running in your family. Your body ain't predispositioned to have no disease. When you born, your body ain't made where you just gonna have a disease. It's the stuff that you put in it from the time you born to the time you get that disease that's gonna determine what happens to you. And the more we keep on leaning on them crutches talking about goddamn, we got it in the family, woo the woo, goddamn, that's how they did it, that's how we gonna do it. Then you gonna forever be caught up in that trap, man. We gotta do something else. Man, actually go to them conventions, man. Make yourself known. Be it the way we are goddamn show up to march for something, man. They announce what a Democratic Party convention that every year. Y'all so big a Democrats go. You'll go to any other party.
Right.
All Star Game weekend, y'all there. Can't afford to get in, but you're there. Super Bowl Sunday weekend, y'all can't afford to get in the game, but you're there. Like, go to these events too that really matter. Where they actually gonna be people that can change your life and change everybody's life, man. We gotta stop just going when it's a popular candidate for us, man. And I don't know why the fuck we were convinced that Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton was a good candidate for us. I ain't neither one. Joe Biden and Bill Clinton sent so many niggas to prison.
Right.
I can't say that about Donald Trump.
Right.
You can say what you can talk your ass off about all this and all that, but he wasn't making law to send more niggas to prison. As most other presidents have. That's one thing I can say. Shit, he was letting a lot of them out. If you had enough money, you sure could get out. But man, it's time to start just doing the same old okie doke, same old run around the corner, same shit, man. Let's start showing up, man. Let's start. We passed collection. We know what it like to pass a collection plate, man. Goddamn. Pass a collection plate. Every church send a couple representatives down there, man. And we actually show up and show out, man. Goddamn. You show up to everything. Everybody can get together, man. You gotta get down there to them conventions where you can actually do something, man. Be a part of the process. You can't beat the system, bro. You can't. Everybody who done tried to beat this thing by going around it and circumventing it, they end up dying. That's why that ain't my plan. I want to join that shit, man. Let's get in. Let's contribute. Let's put the money in and let's goddamn get in there and let's make it work for us.
Right. Exactly.
We can't make it work for us for the outside. And they ain't gonna let us in without no money. I wouldn't let us in without no money. What have we done to deserve a right to just walk in? Man, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Niggas killing niggas at a rate that's just too fucking high. It's just too high. I don't know why we feel like we gotta be mad at everybody walk by. I don't know why we got to be so damn mad. Me and black people as a whole got more than they'd ever had in history. But you still mad. You walk around with a pair of $200 shoes on, $100 shirt on, some $400 pants, and you still mad. Why? Why, man? Why, man? Ain't no goddamn. Man, what happened to being in love, man? I ain't seen a nigga just happy to be in love in a long time especially on the internet. Niggas scared to just be in love. He'll make a little silly TikTok video, but just showing up in love, ass nigga. Nah, man, nigga don't want to be that, man. But shit, dawg, that's the goal. That's supposed to be the goal, man. That's supposed to be what you want, man. Fuck around, die alone. If you're lucky enough to get old, fuck around, die alone. Won't nobody know your ass dead 6, 7 days. That's what happened to old men, man. Unless you got a goddamn good relationship with your children where they call you every single day, and as a daddy, dog, they don't want to call you no every single day. They call you when they need some. They call you when they need. Man. And if you don't answer the text, it's gonna be a day or two before they call you if you don't answer the text. Goddamn shit. Unless, like I said, they need something right, then you'll get the call and everything. But other than that, man, your children doing all right, they ain't calling daddy like that, man. You gotta make sure you straight, man. You gotta make sure you straight. Boy, I done had a good show today, man. It done been a great damn time. Man, it took us a long time to get this show did, man. Y'all don't even understand, man. Like, we've been trying to get this show did all damn day, man. But we finally got it did, girl. Finally got this thing. We worked this thing, got. We gonna get ready to get up out of here. You got something to say to the people, fam?
Just enjoy y'all Friday, man.
Everybody wants to enjoy your Friday, man. I know I be hard on black people sometimes, man. I just wanted to do better, man. That's all, man. I know we better than this. We ain't got to keep carrying on like that, man. But we can make a difference, man. This is a generation where we can go ahead and be the ones that start making a real difference instead of all this march and shit that ain't did that. Let's get some real legislation passed and stop trying to take away rights and start trying to guarantee some rights. A lot of our rights ain't even guaranteed, but y'all out here hollering about wanting to take some rights back. Like, shit, that ain't even what part of the game is that. When somebody done gave you a little bit of a leg, you gonna give it back. Nah, man, we can't give it back, and then they'll start taking from everything. Once you start getting them in, they gonna take a foot or two. You know? Yeah, man, shit. But if anything, we need to add some more stuff to that shit, man. We need to goddamn actually get our citizenship guaranteed. That's what we need to be working on. Our citizenship ain't guaranteed, man. You know? But shit, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. It's been good today, man. I gotta go in here and cook some dinner, man. I hope y'all had a good time checking us out, man. Shit. Oh, man. Beat by Terrific, y'all. Y'all check him out here on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Check him out everywhere. All right, man. We out.